And we're back on Ace Radio here on 90.1 WIUP. Adam, Tiffany, and Eric here. And as promised, we're going to take the time to shine a spotlight on some local artists, some local talent that are making records and, doing their thing and making us all proud.
Yeah.
That was a horrible lead-in. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I'm
it's
sorry
fine,
to the people we're profiling.
No, it's okay.
No, I didn't do it justice. But anyway, yeah, we're always happy to definitely shine that spotlight on the folks making music in this area, and certainly are a lot of them. So very makes us very happy too to get in, see what they're doing, and gets us looking into new things. So, Eric, you bring tonight. You were contacted by a DJ friend of yours about this first artist we're going into.
Yeah. I'll give like a little narrative lead up to it. It's really it's kind of a friend of a friend sort of thing. My buddy Chris reached out to me, said, hey, you doing the radio show, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, yeah. He's like, I don't. He's like, would you mind featuring? I was like, dude, this is what we love to do. When we first started doing this, we would primarily focus on local musicians and things of that nature, and we really kind of fell off from it recently.
Yeah,
I'm excited to get back into this. With a couple songs tonight. So I digress. Chris says, yeah, I got a buddy, Abraham. Gentleman's name's Abraham Holzinger. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I apologize. But otherwise known as Doorstep Rebellion. This man is a producer of a variety of styles in the electronic music spectrum, from the deeper grooves of progressive and minimal house to the more energetic melodies of electro and main room house. Doorstep Rebellion manages to keep the listener on their toes, as every track seems to have its own unique life. That is a beautifully written press kit, I have to say. Just tip of the hat. Tip of the hat. This guy's marketing himself like a genius. Beautiful. No, joking aside, like I said earlier, I got the chance to listen to the track, and I'm not even familiar with electronic music, and I was really digging it. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this as we get into it in a second, but just to give a little bit more information here, the Doorstep Rebellion, based out of Pittsburgh, he's performed in various places around there, including like Tilden and Diesel, those clubs. Just a really great guy. Talking to him a bit, he was a very appreciative man. We're appreciative of you. Like I said, this is what we love here, and I don't want to start this thing as I want to get everything right, and I want to get everybody the information out here, because this guy's a great musician, a local guy, and this is what we love to feature here on this show. We're gonna jump into the new track "Through Me," featuring vocals from Josh Ford. Is it?
That's right.
Okay, I just want to make sure I get all the names right. But yeah, if you want to follow Doorstep Rebellion, if you really like this music, and I think you will, you can follow him on Facebook, facebook.com/Doorstep Rebellion, all one word. SoundCloud, he's on SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com/Doorstep Rebellion, all one word. And on Twitter, twitter.com/Doorstep Music, all one word. On top of that, what's great too is guys on all major streaming platforms: iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Spotify, Tidal, and Pandora. Very accessible. Really great music. I've been listening to stuff. He's got a full album out already, I believe, called Inside Out, released in 2015. I was listening to that stuff. It's just really cool. Like, I know us at work all day, we just kind of like to kick back and vibe, especially when I'm coding all day when doing web design. This was like the perfect stuff. It was just like concentration music, but also really energetic, a lot of fun. I really like this new song though. I thought the vocals in it had a whole new layer. Really cool. I'm excited to get into it. And like I said, this man's name Abraham Holzinger, Doorstep Rebellion. Check this guy out. I think it's really great music. We jump into it now. This is a single that's going to be released tomorrow. He was kind enough to give us, an advanced copy, I guess you could say. Yeah. And we're really excited to play the song tonight here on WIUP. You want to jump into it?
Let's do it.
All right.
This is Doorstep Rebellion, Through Me, featuring Josh Ford. Keep it here, 90.1 WIUP.
Show me a little something that I want to hear. Let your touch flow right through me, through me. Show me a little something I can grow to feel. And tap that you see right through me, through me. And tap that you see right through me. one time, and I promise I'll let you stay. I'll let you stay beside me, and I'll keep things just the same. And I'll show you a little something. I'll open up and let you in. I'll show you where I've never been, and you can stay beside me. I bet you see right through me, and I bet you see right through me, and I bet you see right through me, and I bet you see right through me. If you can say it's okay, then I'll let you flow right through me, through me. If I'm not what you want, you can still flow right through me, through me. Gone with the wind, I'm used and abused, nothing less, I'm confused. My heart's gone, you blew right through me. You blew right through me.
Welcome back to Ace Radio, and that was really exciting. Premiering new music from Doorstep Rebellion. That was Through Me, featuring Josh Ford. Sorry, for a second.
Just want to make sure we get it right, of
I want to
course.
get everything right, but that was awesome. And again, that's not music that's in my typical wheelhouse, so it was great to get outside of there, and that was a lot of fun.
That's always like we always have these conversations as soon as the music jumps on here in the studio, and we can start talking, without the bleeding onto the microphones. It gets like 3 seconds into those vocals kicking on. Tiffany's like, "This is really good." I'm like, "I know, it's great. I love it."
Well, I really like this kind of music when I'm designing, so I think I found like a new
Yeah,
artist to listen to.
it puts you on autopilot. Like,
right,
it's
something
great.
that like you can listen to in the back of your head and just go crazy, especially when you're doing kind of like repetitive like designing, same like when you're coding or whatever.
What's funny too, though, is like you can put this on and like you can work out, you can dance. Like it keeps you like kind of just
Zen.
focused. Yeah, but it's very very exciting, and he's got a lot of great stuff. And folks, if you're just tuning in and you're like, hey, what was that great music? Well, one, we agree. Two, that was Abraham Holzinger, also known as Doorstep Rebellion. Is a local musician, just came out with that single coming out tomorrow. And if you want to hear more from him, you can check him out. Doorstep Rebellion is very accessible. That's what I love. This guy's on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Spotify, Tidal, and Pandora. Fantastic. He just runs the gamut. Facebook.com/Doorstep Rebellion, SoundCloud.com/Doorstep Rebellion, Twitter.com /Doorstep Music if you want to learn more about him. If you want to get in contact for any sort of booking or any sort of thing of that nature, you can reach him at abrahamholzinger@gmail.com. Guys, anything else? I really was excited to play that. I'm really grateful that he was able, he offered us to be the kind of the premiere of that single. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
So
Thank you so
we
much.
love playing local music here, so that was a lot of fun just now.
I do have to say, I was super pumped when you were talking about it before you even before we even played it on the air. I was like, okay, I'm like, if Eric really likes it, it's gonna be good. So when it started playing, I'm like, oh, this is really good. And then the lyrics kicked in, and it was pretty good. I did enjoy it.
That's what I say. Like, I'm not familiar with electronic music, so when he sent this, I was like, I wonder if this is going to kind of fit in the general genre of the show that we have. And I was like, because I'm not typically a listener of this style of music, and I need to listen to more, because as soon as I turned, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. I was like, this is going to fit in like a glove. So yeah, it's great stuff. Doorstep Rebellion. I can't recommend this guy enough. He's a local guy too. So
And you
awesome.
Guys, and you guys can relate to just great music to bounce to in
Yes.
general. Yeah.
We're such like novices in this electronic genre. We have to
Yeah.
be doing such a bad job of like. There's probably so much more layers to and intricacies to this music. I wish I could talk about, but honestly, he's just making music that I really enjoy. So I encourage people to check
We can use
it out.
it as like our like that. What does Ashley call it? The bounce-a-palooza at the end. Of each
Oh
workday.
yeah, at the end of the work. Nah, but and also just the featured vocals to Josh Ford, I thought really complemented the song as well. That's a great single. Yeah, I love featuring local music here, man. And it's been a while since we've done it. We got a couple tonight, and that was the first one. And like I said, folks, Doorstep Rebellion, check it out online. Yeah.
Absolutely. Great stuff.